Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Shabby Chic Christmas project using a frame I already have and some scrapbook paper that I printed off. Now I've shown this before in the past. This is a frame that I already have that I made into Shabby Chic. This is the picture that was in it, and I just painted it with a couple coats of this warm white paint. And then I'm going to be using some paper clay to make some moldings on here. So here it is all painted, and here's my moldings that I have. And I'm just taking some cornstarch and putting that in here so my paper clay does not stick. This is the paper clay that I use. Just going to roll it up, get it warmed up a little bit. I'm going to press it down in. And I'm going to be making 4 of these because these are going to go into the corners of the frame. I'm just kind of rubbing off the excess here. I do like to use paper clay, and I also like to use foam clay. Paper clay does dry harder, so it's much nicer for picture frames. Let's just flip it out. And that is my one detail that will be going in each corner of the frame. Now when I made all 4 of them, I let them sit here on the frame to keep that shape, and once they were almost dry, I glued them with some E6000 glue. And I also did a few more other of the moldings, as you can see. So now I am just taking some sandpaper and I'm going to be shabby chicing it up, giving it a little distress here. I do like the color that's underneath with that bronzy color. And of course I can't touch the moldings, so I can only do the frame part, but that's okay, because I'm going to be also antiquing this with some paint. Alright, so now I'm just taking some of my hippo gray paint, and I've got a damp piece of paper towel, and I am just rubbing it in to the picture frame, making sure that I get it in the moldings so you can see the detail in them. And that is all I'm doing to the frame. Alright, so here is what I'm going to be doing. This is that frame that I showed you that I made a while back, I think in the springtime. This is some scrapbook paper that I printed off of Creative Fabrica. I'll have a link down below if you're interested. Just have it on some cardboard here, and I'm just going to Mod Podge it on. And then I will stick it inside the frame, and then we're going to do a little bit of embellishing on one of the corners. All right, let's go ahead and get started on some embellishments. I love these leaves here with the snow on them, so I'm going to duplicate that on my holly leaves because I want to use my holly leaves instead. So I'm just taking some hot glue, and I'm just going along the edges of the leaves, and I'm also going to put some inside the middle of the leaves too, just some daubs. And this is going to be my snow, and I'm going to be painting it just with some white paint here. Now that it's dry, and I'm also going to be doing some glitter to it because I want it to be shimmery. Let's go ahead and just try to keep the paint on the globs of the hot glue. And I kind of overdid it, that's okay, because I'm going to be adding some stuff inside here, and I want to make sure that you could see enough of the snow effect. Now I went ahead and did 2 coats, and the second coat hasn't dried yet, so I'm going to be putting my white glitter on here. And that will hold the glitter on instead of using glue. There, isn't that pretty? Now once this dries, I'm going to hot glue it here to the top left corner. And I'm not doing it on the frame. I am doing it on the paper only. I'm not going to attach anything to the frame itself. And I have these pieces of greenery. I also will have a link down below for that because I found these on Amazon. And it's a nice long piece, but I did like to cut it into smaller pieces to use on the frame. So I'm just going to hot glue the holly leaves on here. Okay, and then I made this little cluster here with a bell that I painted with my silver metallic paint and a couple of ornaments that I had gotten. I believe I got these at Walmart, a little package of the small ones. And I like the string that I used, so I'm going to keep that on there. And I'm also going to be adding some of these pearl beads here. And then I also have some of this curly type ribbon here. You can curl it up more with your scissors. And I got that off of Amazon, which I'll have a link down below if you're interested in that. I think they're really pretty. Little glittery, shimmery type ribbon. Great for Christmas, your Shabby Chic Christmas. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut some strands here of my pearl beads. Yeah, I'm just going to hot glue those on. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do some more of the curly cues here. I want to add a few more of these. Let's just tuck this one over here. And I want to add some ribbon down here. So I have two colors of my pink ribbon that I am just knotting together, and just going to hot glue it underneath the bell. Kind of fluff everything around here. Looks like I need to curl this one just a little bit more. There we go. And I need to trim some of this. I think it's just a little too long, so let's trim some of these pieces off. Okay, so that is all that I'm going to do to this. Let's see how it looks. I think it looks really pretty with those shabby chic and snowflake trees that I made. I cannot wait to decorate with this. All right, my sweet friends, that's going to do it for the video today. I hope that you enjoyed it and I could show you some ideas how to revamp a thrift store or an existing picture frame that you have. I want to wish everybody a very wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.